I am in the Kiss FM radio studios today with the wonderful Tinea. So tell us exactly like what show you co-host and stuff. So
I do the drive time show with Michael called Live at Kiss from Monday to Friday 3 till 7 and then I do Saturday morning weekend breakfast.
How did you first get into radio?
I started filming myself at uni, like literally dragging my friends around the shops going, just film me so I can put it on YouTube. No one ever watched it. I think I had like 30 views. And then I started doing like some online stuff, like interviews. And then a friend of mine worked at a radio station and she was like admin and she was like, I'll try and get you in. And then I just like went there one day and pestered them and was like, hi, literally. I was like, well, I'm meeting her for lunch, but I wasn't really, I was lying. And then I finally got a meeting with the boss. And then he was like, all right, you want to be on the radio show? And he put me on the spot and I had to do breakfast.
So if there was anyone out there who kind of wanted to get into radio, what would you say are your top tips?
Always trail online because there's different places and different outlets that do competitions and you think, oh, I could never get through.
Yeah.
But it actually works. I did a Kiss Showsman competition 2 years ago and I literally just went to the shopping centre. I saw it online when I had no idea what I was doing there. And 2 years later, I'm here because they still keep in contact with you. Even if you're not right, I didn't win at the time.
Yeah.
I only got down to the final 10, but still they sourced me 2 years later and were like, we liked her, she wasn't ready, she's ready now. Yeah, you just have to kind of power through and just put loads of stuff out there, like just be random and don't be afraid to be seen and don't be afraid. If you see someone you want to talk to, just be a bit of a stalker and talk to them. You've got to be confident as well. Not cocky, there's a fine line, but be confident that you're good enough to be there.
And what's a career highlight for you, apart from obviously working at Kiss?
I think it's some of the people I've interviewed.
Yeah, tell me.
Like I've interviewed Boys to Men once.
What
and I wanted to sing End of the Road.
What about Gaga?
I've interviewed Gaga just on a phone though, never met her, but that was enough for me.
Was that insane?
It was. She was like, hey, how are you? And I was like, oh my God, it's Lady Gaga.
Is she as bonkers on the phone as she is?
No, she's really normal. I thought she'd make like
disappointing.
cow noises mid-sentence, but she didn't.
Did you?
No,
Oh, okay.
luckily enough.
And who would you say is like one of your style icons?
I love everything that Solange Knowles is wearing at the moment. She just
Amazing.
mixes like different prints and fabrics and some people couldn't get away with it. She'd wear stripes and spots, but she makes it look
She makes it work.
great. I like Fern Cotton as well.
Yeah, she's always.
I like what she
always
wears.
great.
Because she's kind of like girly but edgy and that's kind of how I dress a bit. I'm not always too girly. I wear a lot of black. So I kind of like her style.
And what's the last thing you bought?
This skirt, actually,
Oh.
I went on a website and they show like celebs and you hover over their outfit
And you can buy it.
and then they'll go, oh, this is from them, this is from there. And I bought this from ASOS.
So who
and
was
on
wearing
sale.
it?
Caroline Flack.
Oh, good one. What would you, if there was one thing you could tell like a young you, what would it be?
Don't rush. I think a lot of people want to get into this industry, whether you sing, you want to be a broadcaster, dancer, they rush and they're like, I want it now, I want it now.
Yeah.
It's taken me like 3.5 years to even get a little bit noticed and I'm not even where I want to be. So I would just say don't rush because I was very impatient in the beginning.
Yeah.
I'd cry and be like, oh, no one's paying attention to me. It's very
That's kind
sad.
of what you are when you do when you're young, isn't it?
Yeah, but don't rush.
But don't rush. That's a
Be
good,
patient.
very good tip. Thanks. And just tell us once again when you're on, what time, so we can all tune in.
I'm on Monday to Friday, 3 till 7, and Saturday morning, 6 a.m. till 10 a.m.
6 a.m.
6 a.m.
Wow.
I know.
That's early.
Very early.
On Saturday.
Saturday morning.
So do you not go out
Oh
Saturday
my God,
nights?
Friday night is a no-no. Saturday night is when I go hardcore.
Okay, fine. Oh, thank you so much for
Thank
chatting.
you.
It's been amazing.
Thank you.
And good luck with everything.
Thank you.
Thanks.